Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Hopefully little one will stop moving so Mickey Mouse doesn't get flagged in my video for copyright information. But we are sitting, you can't even see, I'm at BJ's. I'm waiting for my food so we can go and have dinner. But I just want to check in with you all. I am okay, as you know. I evacuated, but hubby stayed back. During the storm yesterday, the house never lost power. We never lost internet. There was this morning as he was doing the walkthrough, because it hit into the night, so he couldn't inspect until this morning. Our fountain that you see in so many of my videos, my goddess fountain, that fell, and she got beheaded, so rest in peace. The cactus fell, the one that you all see in the back. The moringa tree got knocked over. Our guava tree got knocked over. A lot of the avocados got blown out the tree, but the tree is still standing, but a lot of avocados flew out. What else? All of our cactuses actually fell, because we have two other ones planted throughout our yard, and those fell. We did lose a couple of shingles, but other than that, we're Gucci. The other property, that was fine as well. So just so thankful, so grateful. The storm weekend at the last minute, and it looks kind of grainy, so I really hope this video comes out clear, but the storm weekend at the last minute, and today I was tapping in, in between sessions, I was tapping in, and I was just like, what is the energy of Hurricane Milton, right? This storm felt so different. They were saying it's formed, it was coming out of a body of water that normally doesn't form hurricanes. I don't know how accurate that is, but I did definitely feel the difference, hence why when Spirit let me know, okay, yeah, this is an act of Mother Nature, which is just exasperated with, man, with what humans are doing, that resonated. So it resonated so much in my heart. So when I was looking at it, it's like, why was this storm so riddled with fear and doom and gloom? And it really got a lot of people moving, right? I moved. Like I said, I've never evacuated. My husband, who is as strong as a rock, he was like, no, I don't want you all here. And co-wife, she did leave as well, with her daughter. They went over to some family on the East Coast. They lost power, but she's back home, so no biggie. But yeah, he was like, I don't want anyone here. It was just him, my eldest son, and then his mom, that rode out the storm. But I was just like, it struck a lot of fear in a lot of people. I think also coming off of the other hurricane, Helene, and seeing what Helene did to other places, and then how it did affect Florida, where it didn't even really hit the Tampa Bay area, but it affected with so much flooding. I think that also helped pile on the doom and gloom. But the energy of Milton was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be the agent of doom and gloom. I don't want to, cause fear. And that's why kind of at the last minute, it kind of weakened and, just did what it did. But it wasn't as destructive as we thought it would be. And that's because, yesterday I was watching Black Magic 363, and I said the magic over Florida is too ripe, right? The Boricuas and the ancestors and the hoodoos, they all threw out their energy. They was like, no, you ain't finna wipe us out, right? Tampa, very historic place. That's why they say Tampa has a little bubble over it. Those energies were like, no, you're not coming to wipe it out, right? Sarasota, very strong dolphin portal around Sarasota. That is underwater. But it's kind of like, it was giving me Atlantis vibes. It was like this area of the west coast of Florida, it is too presumptuous, right? So the storm was engineered to do a cleansing, but experimentation, try to exasperate it, because it's like, okay, that space of Florida is a little too cocky. We have to kind of humble them. The energy is too ripe. The ley lines and the grids, it's too ripe. They're there's a lot of things coming in Florida, a lot of righteousness coming in Florida. And it's like, okay, how do we dampen that? Okay, we scare the bejesus out of people and, you know, wipe out as many of them as we can. And it's like, Milton was like, no, right? Well, not, I'm saying Milton because that's what we named it. But the storm system, Mother Nature was like, no, we're not doing that, right? So working in unison with the energy, working in harmonic unison with the energy that has been placed out from the collective people, that was like, no, we're not going through this. The destruction was not as bad as was anticipated because the storm system complied. It resonated with the energy of the people, and it kind of dampened. So I hope you're getting what it is that I'm saying. I hope it's not going over your head. But basically, always keep your vibration high. Don't go into a state of doom and gloom, because this storm was meant to break spirits, right? It was meant to kind of humble and beat you into submission, because, you know, the things that are going on politically, that are going on spiritually, you know, Jupiter went into retrograde yesterday, and that's about expansion and abundance, right? Moving in. And the energy here of our state is very much in harmonic resonance with that. So it was like, you know, let's send some more destruction, see the spirit of these people, how they really do. Let's beat DeSantis into submission. Let's, you know, throw these things in. And that's why those tornadoes that you all saw were so crazy and so ridiculous. But although it caused harm and destruction in some people's homes, most of the tornadoes were formed in places that were like low land. It's not a lot of people were there, right? You saw like off in the fields or off in the distance. It wasn't really hitting too heavy populated places. Now, I'm not saying that populated places weren't hit and weren't devastated and didn't experience some destruction. I'm just saying it's not as bad as it would have been or could have been. But those tornadoes were crazy. But again, it's all about cleansing. It's all about a cycle. For everyone that experienced any type of destruction, I am sorry that that is your experience. I hope that you do get the help and assistance that you need. There's all types of resources you can tap into. Do not take on a defeatist mentality of, you know, I won't have anything. There's not enough out here for me. That is false. We are in abundance. Georgia has their help. North Carolina has their help. Tennessee has their help from their needs, from what it is that they have to do. But Floridians, keep that same resilient spirit. Do not give up in feeling like, oh, this is despair and what am I going to do? All these things can be replaced. And as long as you keep yourself on a high vibration, you will be okay. You will be okay. So that's all that I want to share with you all. You know, today's a beautiful day for expansion, abundance, a beautiful day to give thanks and gratitude, a beautiful day to allow your consciousness to drop into your heart and allow your heart to give you what it is that you need to thrive in the space that you are existing in. Okay, so that is that. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.